Hello guys, welcome to my car review series, which you've probably been waiting for. And this is gonna be a special video, because I'm gonna be including three cars that are pretty special to me and pretty rare, you could say. So the first one, which I'm gonna be showing, was in my previous video, which I'm uploading now. This is the Mercedes. Yes, Mercedes. Hold up, let me try and read it. Sorry. W15. This is a W15 from last year. Lewis Hamilton was in Mercedes, so it's pretty rare. It's a collectible one. You can't really get a lot of these, I'd say, from where I am. This is without the helmet. You can see it says Lewis because of the number. You can see there. And what I like about this design, it's known as silver arrows. You could see there's silver at the front, and it slides in with the blue through the middle. It's excellent detail. And I like these little spots, these little patches in the back seats. Better with the lighting. Should get better at that. See, better with the spots over here. And also with the newer cars, they get more detail. The front, you can see more of the sponsors. And Petronas, the good old sponsor over a long time. And see with this, yeah, the con for a more open body side with the arrow, and it tucks in. At the last inch, it extends wide. So Mercedes W15 out of 10, I would give it like an 8. For livery, like a 9. Overall performance, I'd give it 7 or 8. And no, I'm not gonna say the meme, cause screw those kids that say the fucking meme, 'cause it's annoying. Next vehicle is a very special one. Guys, what? Ready? Yes, I have this car. This is a very rare, if you know about F1, this is a very rare Ayrton Senna car. And this is a very rare car, got at a festival. The festival actually is a pretty good car. This is Ayrton Senna's 1988 winner car. Don't remember what Grand Prix. This is when he did have the number 12. Let me see if it says what Grand Prix. No, this was made a long while ago. No, it just says MP4/4. If you know anything about F1, this is probably every model car's dream to have this specific car. What I love about this car is it still has, let me check if it has, still a shell, doesn't have the Malibu ad, bro, said that wrong. Said freaking ad instead of sponsor. Ah, and it's also a Goodyear. That's a shit one to say. Special car, come on, what am I doing? What I love about it is it has these little extra bits over here. With a lot of cars from that era, they wouldn't have them. It's for more aero to tuck in. With cars back then, they tried to fill the spaces over here with more gaps for the air intake. You see, there's a little duct over there of the shell of the double L. Right here, you can see much different, much bigger difference between the two. From the rear, you can tell much wider. And back then, if they had DRS, it would have made a massive difference. Now with these, it was manual, so pretty rare. And this was from exact year 1988. So, and our next car, I'll give you. You can either skip this part, which I'll show you another F1 car, or if you carry on watching, I'll show you a very special F1 car, which is not just watch. You'll get to see 4 cars, which are very collectible to me. This is one of my dream cars to have as a model. Niki Lauda. Might be thinking, well, Ayrton Senna's better. Well, fuck you. I think Nicky Lauda's better. Look at him. He's seen better days with that face. There's Nicky Lauda over there. And you can see size difference for sure. And I'll compare them. Oh shit, this it takes up the whole fucking screen. You can see the different arrow. With cars back of this day, or not now, back then, the front wing was very small. You can see it's very small. That's how small it is compared to a very wide body, which is that size. Also with these ones, they were manual, and they did race on the Nordschleife 1975 Ferrari 312T Niki Lauda. I got this from a website called Fueler. You should actually go see it. It's for Asia kind of countries. I'm not gonna tell you where I live because that's it's personal information. The internet is not very nice. Carrying on. From the rear, you can see it's more open engine with the exhaust having four pipes actually. You can't see it from here. With this, there wasn't as much aero. So yeah, of looks, I'd give it like a. I don't want to say the meme, but the rating just fits it. I'll give it like a 7. You thought I was gonna say it. You thought I was gonna say it. You stingy bastard. Ever thought I was gonna say that? Why? Not that much of a brain dead frog. Where did I get brain dead frog from? I don't know. Next one is also one from the 80s. This is John Alesi. I said John. It's Jean Alesi. For any French forget people. We don't give a fuck. Anyway, carrying on. This was sponsored with Fiat. And this is from 92. Oh, too bloody bad. Made in Portugal, so overseas. You can see around 90s to 80s from Ferrari and McLaren. Not too much of the biggest differences. I mean, look at modern day. We have a size difference. And if you want to collect cars like these, I suggest if you live in the US, try and go to Toys R Us, they might have there. Or you can order off Amazon or go to festivals like I do. And with Jean Alesi's, he had the 27 for this car. This was a good year, mostly a good year for these two cars, but now it's just Pirelli because they want to be fucking simple, annoying. This one there was slight advances with the arrow, so it enter through here, a little gap over there. See a little dimp over there? Yeah, that's where it would exit. If you look at the front, you can see there's more enhancements closer to the wheel. So it improves aero, and they're following better drag. And overall, a big jump I can see from 90s is less gloss. There's actually no gloss from this one. As much radio connections. It's more sleek, you could say. Because at the 80s, they just try to make as fast as they can and try and make it survive whatever comes at them. At the 90s, they try to get around the aerodynamic problem. So pretty, not the biggest of difference, but there is a difference. So hope you like today's special. Um, so hope you have a great day and see you later.